Alright, howdy ho y'all and welcome on back. So today we're going to be working on the site for our next factory, which its primary use is... apparently spawning in radiation stones that I fucking I'm not hallucinating, am I? I'm like 100% sure I cracked those down before saving and quitting. Well, whatever. Anyways, we're working on our next, sorry, I'm a little under the weather. I'm, fucking... next factory location. Okay, so... what was I? Oh, yeah. We need to set down for radio control units. How do I want to do this? I think I see how I want to do this. If I do it from up here, I should have more than enough clearance from below to be able to set down for any water pumps that I may need. So I know I'm going to need some creeks. That much I do know. And if given the choice, I might as well go for the wet creeks. That should be enough room to work with for now. Let's go on and clear. Sorry, I mean, let's go on and cast deforestation. Alright, I cast deforestation. Much better. Still a few spots. Let's go on and take care of that. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. Fuck! Fucking terror attacks. Want to take that Mercer Sphere they were protecting, I guess. Now, as I was trying to say until I was so rudely interrupted, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Actually, while we're at it, 5. So I'll start off with these. Just set 2 for now. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so... we're looking at making pressure conversion cubes, of which I need 2 radio control units a minute. So if I'm going to be doing... how many does this generate a minute? 2.5 a minute. So if I'm going to be doing 4... then I'd need 4 of these. Each of these produce 2.5 a minute. Do 4 of those, which will produce 6 a minute. Oop, no, not computer. Radio control device. Alright, so yeah, that'll produce 6 a minute, which will let me do 5 for assemblers. Five for assemblers. For the pressure conversion cubes. So, 5 pressure conversion cubes, which will eventually let me go into nuclear pasta, which needs a half of a pressure conversion cube a minute. So these 5 would allow me to do all 10 of the shit that I need. Alright, so from here, we need to ship in all 3 of those. I could do computers on site, but I could also just as easily take care of it over where I've got an abundance of plastic. So with that done, I'm gonna need to set down. I'm thinking, fuck. Alright. Ooh, shiny. Anyways, I want to set down 2 drone ports here. I think should be about what I need. Yes, I need 3 ingredient. And actually, yeah, you know what? Just to be on the safe side, 3 drone ports, 1 for each ingredient. Hey y'all, not that far off from where we just paused. Immersive sphere right over here, so let's go on and grab it.
Look through the window and witness a thread.
Alright. How far back are we pushed at this point? Okay, so only on the second line. It's fine. Let's see here. So we want to set up for some computers over here. Some of that there, computators. Set up that. Alright, so computers. Computers a minute do I need? 2.5 a minute if I'm doing 4 for the radio control devices. Yeah, 4 should be enough for what I need over here. 4? Alright. Actually, I should rotate these around. I should just have them facing this way. Fine. Okay. Maybe I should do 5 just to be on the safe side. 4 should be fine. Okay. Then we need circuit boards. 10 per minute. So I can do either alternate circuit boards. Oh yeah, that's... Alright, so if I were to do that, I'd need 27.5 a minute. This produces 10 a minute, so I'd need 3 for each to produce 12.5. Which for the computers, I need 10, so 12.5. Yeah, I'd need 4. Let's take a look at my map here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. I'm gonna need to hook these guys up, so let's go on and take care of that. That's hooked up. Really like how this came together. I already know what you're dropping off. You're dropping off those Yannees. Just let that go through. Or you're dropping off nothing? Okay. Weird. Oh, wait, yeah. And... Okay. Trying to keep everything nice and purdy. Huh. There we go. Now when it actually drops off batteries, it'll be fine. Okay, which, now speaking of, let's go on and start transferring over some plastics. So I'm going to need a shit ton of that. There. No. Yeah. This. Fine. Let's get this shit merged. It's gonna take a lot of mergers. The elegance. Not to be mistaken for indignance. It actually kind of reminds me, there's an old character that I kind of want to play again that I played a while ago. It was a Luxodon pugilist. And his whole shtick was, he was a masked wrestler, luchador. His stage name was El Grande, Elegante, Elefante. It was wild to play. Alright. down once more. And then we can combine these last two. This should be about half. Nice. Ain't that fucking beautiful? Nice. And now we just rinse and repeat over here. Damn it, no. Nerd. I think I got that right on. Nice. Nice. And then I don't even need this merger. For you see, I can just bring it out this way. One more. Yeah, looks right. There we are. Plenty of plastic. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be good. Okay, so this port will be going to a specific port once I have the chance to actually set it up. Alright, let's get this set up proper right fast. I need to change this up a little. Then alright, there we go. That'll alleviate that a bit. And that can now finally send this shiz off where it needs to go. As this is the port that's supposed to be transporting the batteries. Okay. So let's see here. I'm gonna need 1, 2 for these. Logistics, drum boards, here we go. Okay, fine. Scooch it back like this. Yeah, let's do that, because that'll save me on a bit of room here. Gonna need more though, because it's 2 for those for the imports. Plus, I need to still get computers up, with which I need 1 for each of those. Actually, no, just 1 for the plastic. So I still need 1 more for plastic. So the rest I can make in-house here with what supplies that I've got. Alright. Well, I've got my supplies I need, and I just noticed another purple, so let's go on and grab that on up. Hey, buddy. Always need more of you. Zoom! Alright, so 1 more drone port. I should just reposition this. Eh, it's fine. Alright, so that should take care of that. Have 1 for each of the components that I need to make up what I need. 3? Yeah. So, fuck, I need plastic. Hey, ooh. That's a lot of snarks. Snarks dealt with. Anyways, Mercer Sphere. How many are up to now? 3 more, okay. Yeah, found a summer sloop. Definitely not going to complain about that. And for reference, there's my big factory, so... yeah. Okay. Returned we have. Manufacturer we put down. Alright, all of these will build up computers. Computers. With which the components I need for these I can just make in-house. So I'm gonna put them down here. Actually, while I'm at it. Pink. Alright. So, splitter. Put down the damn splitter. Oh. I need to put it down on the right thing, though. Okay. Okay, so I just realized that I've been paused this entire fucking time. I'm going to be pausing again here in just a few minutes, but this is the concept that I came up for distributing the plastic. I'm starting to work over there, but I need to retrieve some resources to continue building. When I come back here in a few minutes after I'm done eating dinner, we'll continue this after I've retrieved the resources I need. I'm going to be setting up production for circuit boards and cables. Then after that, setting up the transfers and whatnot I need for the rest of the materials, and finally getting this hooked up to the grid. Alright, so I've been workshopping ideas on how I want to handle this, and I think this is going to be my most optimal setup for the time being on silicone circuit boards. So I've got 3 factories going for silica, which will, get crafting through various means. 3 factories going for the copper sheets, which is all supplied from a singular foundry going for copper alloy. I'll just need to string over some iron, which is easy enough because it's right there. And there and there. So I've got iron near enough by to where this should work for my needs. And we'll just need to save it and plop down 4 of these to supply the circuit boards I need for the computers. So I'm going to need circuit boards and wires. Sorry, cables. Alright, so I'm going to get this saved, do up a blueprint for cables, and we'll be back for that in a few minutes. Alright, surprisingly enough, my cable setup is a completely simple one. I'm going to call it the Spider, for obvious reasons. So I need, for this current setup, 80. This is going to produce 90 a minute. To produce those 80, I need slightly under 240, I think. Well, either way, I've got 240 wires going to produce enough to fill up these 3 through Caterium, which, looking at the map, I have a Caterium node relatively close by that I can very quickly and easily tap into, of the pure variety even. So yeah, this is gonna be the setup that I'm gonna use for that, and we will, I guess, go on and see y'all in but a few minutes, I guess, while I finish my preparations. Okay. Took a bit of a hit, but we're fine. So let's get back to expanding. This takes up a good bit of space, but it's what we need. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so a couple more back should give me far enough of what I need. Good. Alright. So let's get these set up. Yep, there we go. Alright, that's that. Where I need it to be. Yeah, that's looking good. More, just to make sure conveyors have enough room. It's 2. I hear you, Terratact. I guess we'll put the 4th one over here. That's enough space for what I need. Take some dishes out. Cast mass deforestation. Alright, better. More over. Okay. So that's all 4 that I need of those. And I only need 1 of the cables. So that's going to be an easy enough setup. In fact, I can just throw it here because I don't really need that line for what I'm doing. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. That's looking good. Get these rigged up. 6, I guess. Fine, and once more we'll be back once I have all the mats I need. Okay, now that I got materials again, and I accidentally flabbernaxed myself against the wall while flying over. Go on and retrieve. Put those back. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. Get the shiz hooked up. That's dead on. Oh, yes. Alright, so that'll go straight on through to where we need it to go. Can't see shit. Connectors I need for that. Now let's actually hook the rest of these up. Okay, that'll take care of the circuit boards. Let's link up for these, the wiring, cabling. I'm facing the wrong fucking direction. Cool. picked it up? Okay. Take care of the wiring. So now we just need to power up the terminals here and drag everything on over. Alright, so let's go grab the Caterium first. So Caterium was down here next to the crystals. That's nice and easy to grab. Should, in theory, only need the pure node. Is this up or down? Snark. That's definitely down. There they are. Okay, so which one of you are the pure? Normal, so it's this one over here. This one. Here. Yeah, fucking heard you, you little bitch. See if I can just take it up through. Be pretty nice if I could. That. Might be able to. New idea. That works. Fuck you, game. I do what I want, and thou cannot stoppeth me. Come on, you. There we go. Bring it down this direction. Right direction, right? No, I'm not. Takes care of the Caterium wiring that I need. Alright. So, next, let's rig up the copper. Which is this shiznit over here. Copper. This. So I need to snake this behind. Rig up the rest of the copper. more pipes. Apparently I forgot to set one to silica. So let's go down the line, rectify that. Okay. There we go, that takes care of rigging up the copper. I am definitely going to need to pause again to go get some more iron rods, because I still need to rig up the crystal, as well as going to rig up the iron from over here. Okay. Get that crystal shit hooked up now. How do I want to get this up? That looks fine. I really got to start making sure I actually can start recording again. So this is the solution I came up with for all this stuff. I could have swore I hit the fucking start button though. Anyways, computers are rigged up, radio control units are rigged up, iron is rigged up. So at this point, my only requirements are to bring in the rest of the components that I need for these, which are crystal oscillators, aluminum casings, to get these going, and the modular frames to get this going. Which is what will finally allow me to expand further that way into the all-important, what's it called? The all-important, nope, that's not the button I needed. Particle accelerators, so we can get the nuclear pasta going and finally finish off phase 4. With what I've currently got set up, if I have mathed it all out right, this should theoretically result in enough supplies to get 10 going at a time. Of which I get the distinct feeling I'm going to need a lot of nuclear pasta coming up, so yeah, we'll play it by ear, I guess. For now, though, I do have some electrical rigging I need to fucking do. The reason why I'm doing just the basics is because... Oh, actually I do. Never mind. I thought I didn't have the supplies I needed for level 2 or 3. Nope, it's just level 3. Let's get all these rigged. Movie I haven't watched in a good hot minute. Think I'll see if I can boot her up tonight, just because it's been a while. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And technically Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Solid movie as well, but I actually just watched that recently. Okay, so that gets everything that I'm currently needing to rig up rigged. This is gonna output plastic. And then I've got the 3 others for what I need for the 3 others. Alright, so let's go on and end this episode by finally connecting everything to the grid. Get at least some of the production going while I deal with the rest of the throughput shit I need. To do that, come on, I see you turning blue. And boom. That gets my shit all the way downwind going. Let's pop back. Watch everything get its going on. As all my shit comes flowing in. Terror attacked. Not have power. Okay, there we go. Now everything's going. Beautiful. And now that'll actually land and drop off the first batch of plastic as well. Which means computers are full going now. Woo! Nice. God, I didn't need that. Beautiful. Alright, that looks like a good place for us to call it for now. We shall go ahead and see y'all next time. When we return, we will be doing a thing. And by a thing, I mean setting up the rest of the drone import so I can get the radio control and eventually pressure conversion cubes going. So I can then get nuclear pasta going. Cheers, y'all. Obviously, like I have for the past few episodes, I'm going to be sitting here for a little bit before I save and quit. Oh, apparently... Anyways, I'm going to be sitting here waiting just for a little bit to let everything kind of full stack itself and look at the throughput issues to get them fixed up. Alright, that's got that going. Wires are going on course. These should be going for copper sheets soon enough. Should be, but I guess not. There you go. Have to do that for all of these. Okay, there. Now this should be going proper like. This produces 100 a minute, and I need 60 a minute correction for full stacking. So now that I've got this going full force and ready to go, why are you? Okay. Shit. Okay, I'll deal with this next time. Actually, you know what? We'll deal with it now. Mostly because I was a fucking idiot. and got a little overzealous. This needs silica, not things made from silica. Yep. Okay. Wish there was a thing I could press to just empty out the conveyors. To do. Now rinse and repeat. Come on, you. Okay. And last one. Okay, there. Now, we'll go ahead and call it. Cheers.